Hello, welcome to the first tutorial on EToH. Today, we are going to be doing the first tower in this game that people will usually do. This is the first one that they see right in the middle, and it's named Tower of Genesis. The difficulty of it is exactly 1. This is the easiest it gets in EToH. But don't underestimate the difficulty of this game. It truly gets hard. This is the first tower in the introductory towers, including Tower Buttons and Tower of Motion Evolution. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and without further to say, let's get into this. By the way, I am going to be making controller guides. Well, it kind of is just me doing it on a controller, since I play on Xbox, and no, I am not going to be getting a PC. Well, my dad isn't. So this is pretty simple so far. There are a couple of kill bricks, so watch out for that. This is a tightrope. Here's a little trick if you want to get better with tightropes in the future, because these things will be getting thin, and I mean thin. So first, turn shift lock on, and then look to your left or right. I prefer left, and then just jump on it. It's a lot more better than just going straight like this, unless if you want to align and use D-pad. Next, you gotta climb up here. Here are some basic things that you will be needing though. Go to your menu, and then settings, then go to gameplay, and you can press alignment. That is going to be very useful if you want to align for jumps that are super tricky for you. You can also go to controls if you are on controller and select your controller alternative for D-pad. And now you can use D-pad. So that's nice. You can also set your corner flip keybind and also emote keybind, which is also kind of nice. And yeah, that's kind of all that you'll really need. Now let's continue. These towers have 11 different difficulties: easy, medium, hard, difficult, challenging, intense, remorseless, insane, extreme, terrifying, and catastrophic. The last 4, insane, extreme, terrifying, and catastrophic, are soul-crushing difficulties. Those are very hard and punishing. And yeah, at one point those were considered impossible by some of the people. On these little swing things, don't rush on those. We're already making splendid progress, and we are on, I believe, floor 3. So, here's a little note. Each tower has 10 floors. Usually, that's how it is. But some special towers, like, for example, Tower of Impossible Expectations, an intense in Ring 1, and also Tower of Oblivion, another intense, this time in Ring 4, those have 9 floors. So, yeah. Now we have a net, so that's nice. If you fall all the way to the bottom, you will be caught by that. You can push these things. Got your first button. Now we go all the way back over here, and we can now go onto this path. if you don't know what can collide false and can collide true means, can collide false is basically just you fall right through it. There is no collision and you fall right through the object. Can collide true, however, means it is solid and you can jump on it. Like what I'm doing right now with this object right here. Oh. So if you fall, you go back here. It's safe. Don't worry. Most of these towers will feel rage-inducing if you fall enough times, but that's just a part of the game. Don't give up and don't lose your hope. Because the next towers, not the ones in this area much, but the later towers in the game get very hard. You will need to have a lot of patience to beat some of these towers, especially because they are long, usually. There isn't just towers in this game, by the way. There are also steeples and citadels. Steeples usually have 5 or 6 floors and are very short, but they are way more harder in difficulty because of the shortage of gameplay. But the citadels, on the other hand, are way more longer and have anywhere from 11 to 25 floors. Yes, 25. And multiple citadels have 25 floors. And they are some of the hardest ones, going at peak remorseless difficulty. Citadel of Wacky Strategy is another one of those examples. We are outside right now, but don't worry. It's safe. If you fall, you will be teleported to the start of this floor, but no worries. It's a nap. Usually, netted parts will be a lot more harder because, well, if you fall, you can try immediately right back again. But more punishing floors will most likely have more easier gameplay, since failing will result in, losing progress. Most towers are like that. This stuff is netted still. You can go over here and press this one button on this floating island. Then you go back and now you have access over here. Now we are at the final 2 floors. This is floor 9. This may feel stressful, but don't worry, there is a net. So if you fall, you won't lose all your progress at least. So, just if you're wondering, there are around 680 towers in this game at the time of recording, which is, I'm pretty sure, March 7th of June 2026. So there's a lot of things in this game. There are 2 worlds currently, each containing around maybe 12, 13 areas. Don't really know for sure. Now we're on the final floor. And this is outside, but don't worry, you're still safe. This tower is not very punishing at all. So, that's good. This tower kind of just shows you what the tower is, like what the game is going to really be. It's just a tower with a bunch of parkour and stuff. But there's a bit more to that. There are also tower crossings with it as well, where you can cross into another tower and do stuff there. It is used in many towers, including the Citadel of Heights and Depths. Just keep pushing here. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff to this game. But this is the win pad, and if you touch it, you beat the tower. So we beat the tower. Oh. What? I didn't really skip the tower at all, but okay. Well, GG's, that was kind of weird. That rarely happens. It's probably tens of thousands, 1 in tens of thousands. It's a super rare occurrence where you can get kicked, but don't worry, that probably won't happen to you. Take note on the word that I said. I said probably. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you don't get kicked on any towers. It's actually the first time it ever happened to me, and I've beaten around 206 towers. And some rebeats. So it is pretty rare. Well, I wish you luck on your future towers, and I will keep on making tutorials if you ever need them. Goodbye.